Hello, my name is Allie and I'll be the nurse taking care of you today. Can you tell me your name and date of birth for me, please? Alright, let me just check your wristband. Alright, Rachel Johnson, perfect, awesome. Well, let me just check to see what the doctor ordered for you today. Alright, Dr. Smith ordered a Foley catheter for you, but before we start with anything, are you allergic to iodine, betadine, latex, any other allergies that I need to know of? Okay, are you allergic to shellfish? No? Awesome, okay. Alright. So let me go ahead and explain what a Foley catheter is. A Foley catheter is to help you void, because I understand you have a bladder blockage right now, so you cannot void on your own. I'm just going to put you in a dorsal recumbent position. Okay, I'll lower this for you. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is to not make you feel so uncomfortable, I am going to have to lift your gown, but I do have a blanket here to place over you so that way you will be partially covered up during the procedure. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me grab some gloves. And what I'm going to do is lower this. And what I'm going to do is give you simple perineal care. I'm going to need you to put your legs out a little bit more for me. Perfect. Okay. Just going to clean the area off. Circular motion down the shaft. Alright. Now let's get started. So the Foley catheter, what we're going to do is we're going to stick the tube inside of the urethra so that way proper urinary flow can happen, okay? I'm going to use this as a trash bag to throw away any unsterile objects. Place that right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is unfold everything. I'm going to fold this here. Being careful not to break the sterile field. Now, if something were to fall or if I were to accidentally touch the inside of this or any of the contents inside without sterile gloves, I understand that I have broken the sterile field. So, what I'm going to do first is put on some sterile gloves. Perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is use this as a placemat to set anything off to the side if I need to. So what I'm going to do now is place this over you or underneath. Let me place this underneath. There you go. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I would tear open the betadine and I would pour it all over the cotton balls, and then I would throw that away. And then I would take this, the forceps, and grab a cotton ball. And then what I would do is I would place the non-dominant hand on the penis, circular motion, push down, throw away, pick up another one, circular motion, down another side, and just do it again until you've gotten all sides of the penis. One more. Okay. So now I cannot let go because I have already touched it, so I have contaminated it. So what I'm going to do is throw the forceps out. Then I'm going to grab this, which is the Foley catheter. And this is still a sterile field. What I'm going to do is go ahead and stick the tubing in it. Okay. Stick some lube. Now what we're going to have to do with this is we'll inject about 3/4 of the lube in. Alright. And okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I will start to insert the Foley catheter. Alright, keep it in a sterile field. And you'll just keep inserting until you come to a stop. And then what I'll do now is blow up the balloon with this water, so that way I can ensure that the catheter stays in his urethra. Alright. Okay, perfect. Now what we're going to do is now just give it a little tug. It's in. So now what we'll do is I will place this on the side of the bed, not on the railing, but on the side rail. There we go. And then what I would do next is attach this to his abdomen. So I would attach it to the abdomen if I had, you know, a placement to do it. And then I would go ahead and take my sterile gloves off. Alright, put that in the trash. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect a sample. And I would have a cup, I would have a sample cup. And so what I would do is go down here to the urinary bag. And I would unclip this right here. And go ahead and pour some in there a little bit. Take it out. And I would have gloves on, by the way, doing this. You want to make sure you keep yourself protected from any infections. And I would clip it back in, take it, send it off to lab, see if the urinary readings are proper. And then after I attach, I would put everything back, throw all of this away, because I'm now done with this procedure. Now, if they wanted a sterile urinary reading, what I would do is I would take it straight from the source right here. Alright, throw all this away. Just gonna act like that didn't fall out. Okay, and do you have any discomfort at all? No? Alright, There you go. Perfect. Now we'll just keep an update on the urine. Make sure everything's normal. Okay. I'm just gonna lift your bed around now and lower you back down. All right. See you in a few. I'll be right back, okay? Hello, my name is Allie and I'll be the nurse taking care of you today. Can you tell me your name and date of birth for me, please? All right, I'm just going to double check the wristband. All right, perfect. Now let me double check the doctor's orders, okay? All right, Dr. Smith is saying that we get to remove the Foley catheter so you can be able to void on your own. So have you felt any discomfort at all with the procedure? No? Awesome. Okay. Let's get started. Just going to raise the bed into a recumbent position. There we go. Okay, so just like last time, we have this blanket here to cover you because we will have to lift your gown. There you go. What I'm going to do is put gloves on after. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is draw the water out so we can deflate the balloon. And I will do that after I unattach the tubing from the abdomen. Using positive pressure. Alright, there we go. Now what I'm going to do, I need you to take a deep breath and I'm going to pull it out, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to unhook this. And we'll send this in to get samples of it. So I would set this in the appropriate area. Alright, and now what I'm going to do is provide perennial care and remove all the betadine that was on his penis. Alright, we'll clean that off for you. There you go. And now what we have here is a urinal. We have a urinal right next to your bed, so that way when you do feel like you do need to use the restroom, please use that, okay? And if you have any issues, don't feel afraid to press the call for help button. Alright. Let me just document this for Dr. Smith. Okay. Alright. Today is March 6, 2017. On March the 3rd at 4:30 p.m., Dr. Smith ordered a Foley catheter for Mr. Johnson because he couldn't void for a solid 8 hours. And at one point he said that he still needed to use the restroom, so he scanned his bladder for 540 milliliters of urine. So we inserted some lubricant jelly and placed the Foley catheter in the urethra. Procedure went successfully, said there was no discomfort. Then today, March 6th, 2017, we removed the Foley catheter at 3:30 p.m. and the urine was in the bag, properly used. There was no difficulties with the procedure, and we placed a urinal next to his bed so that way he can start to void in that, and we can start measuring for proper voiding. There we go. All right. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and like I said, do not forget to use the urinal that's right next to your bed, okay? All right. Have a good day.